Guys, as I was about to leave here, tragedy happened. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Scarla and I am a makeup enthusiast, loves to create looks and have fun with the makeup that I already have. I occasionally buy new products and I review them for you guys, but I mostly stick to creating content using the products that I already own, you know what I mean? Trying to use more of what I have and buy less. So if that is something that you're interested in, consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. And guys, before we begin, I just want to say thank you to each one of you and to all the people that have been subscribed to my channel since day one. Today is the #1 anniversary of me starting my channel. On March 5th of 2022, I posted my first video, which was this video. Well, not this video, but this video. You know, it was my Project Pan intro. So I thought that, you know, what a better idea that to commemorate this 1 year of being here on YouTube, on this little room, creating content, than to create that same video that I did a year ago. Like I said, I just want to say thank you to each one of you that have subscribed and watched my videos and commenting on them and like them and all of that stuff. You know, that every single one of you that have supported me either since day one or starting yesterday, you know, doesn't matter. Thank you so much again for being here and being part of this little community, little YouTube family. I really appreciate you guys so much. But anyway, I'll stop talking because I know that you're here because you want to watch the Project Pan and my updates. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's start with primer. For primer, you guys know that I had my Hourglass Veil Primer, mineral primer, whatever. This one right here, guys. This is the one that I had, and guess what? It is finally empty. I ended up using a little spatula to try to scoop out of this, you know, container as much as I could, but this is pretty much it. Let me see if I can, you know, I couldn't get any more out of these, and that little white spot that you see over there, it's the sticker that it has. So yeah, guys, it's pretty much empty. Can't use it anymore, you know, and it took actually 2 times after my last update to finish it, so it wasn't that much. But I have already rolled in a new product, obviously, because it took only 2 uses and I had to bring something else in. So I have here my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And this one, so far, I've used it a total of 8 times. And this is how it looks like. Again, it's pretty much like, it's like almost new. It's a very small size. It's just 0.25 fluid ounces. But yeah, I mean, it already, it's getting over there like a little bubble. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry for my calluses. This is, you know, it's from lifting weights. But yes, see, can you see that little bubble? And then some more over here. So it's already getting some usage, but I already took a picture of it. Obviously, there's no point of me inserting that picture right now because there's nothing to compare it to. But next month, hopefully we'll have a better comparison of where I'm at from right now and, you know, how much I'll use in March. By the way, I have 2 little friends over here. Usually my skin is pretty clear. But I've been going through a really rough time. I've been really stressed. I've been, you know, just in... Stress is finally taking a toll on me. It's like my, not only here, but I also had some over here. The point is, I need to chill out because it's not doing good things to my body. Anyway, let's move on and let's talk about foundation. For foundation, I have my Pat McGrath Skin Sublime Perfection Foundation, and I used it a total of 10 times. So guys, last time that I took the, you know, that I put the little mark, which I'm going to put the picture over here, that mark completely erased, and well, I decided that the best way to continue with the measurement of it, it's by weight, because I can't really, like, if it's gonna keep erasing the mark, it's just better if I try to measure the weight. And I was gonna insert a picture of the progress because you could see a little bit of clear space over here, but because I used it today and I moved it and stuff, well, that space is gone, and I forgot to take the picture before I put on makeup, so it's gone. But here's a picture of how much it weighs. It weighs 153 grams, and hopefully by the next month I can have, you know, more progress by showing less grams, obviously. But anyway, guys, that's just a little unfortunate thing that happened. And I really, or you really, with this foundation, I've noticed that you really cannot see like super clearly where the foundation is at, because you don't see like a completely clear space. You know, you just see like a very light line where it changes colors or something like that. But yeah, so I thought that the best way to keep measuring or keep tracking the usage of this foundation is through weight. Anyway, let's move on to powder. For powder, I have the DERMABLEND Loose Setting Powder. This powder I used a total of 10 times. And here is the picture. As you can see, there's plenty of progress. I am pretty sure that I can finish this powder by the end of this month if I continue using it. I was surprised actually that I didn't finish it, or that there's no like more progress. I mean, there's plenty of progress obviously, but I was expecting probably even more. I don't know. But it's what it is, and I know that I'll continue using it, and I think that my chances of finishing this powder this month are pretty solid, so I'll just continue using it and hope that it happens. So now let's go ahead and move on to concealer. Last time I had weighted it and the pictures were all like crazy and stuff. Again, here's my concealer. There's some like clear spaces. It still has plenty of product, but actually this time I decided to measure it again, because I know the last time it kept, not measure it, I'm sorry, to weight it again, because I know the last time that I weighed it just kept weighing the same thing. But this time that I weighed it, it's finally down 1 gram, and here it is. Now instead of 28, it weighs 27 grams, which, you know, it's better than nothing. Obviously, this, because how many grams is this? I really don't know how many grams this is, but it's gonna move slower than what I would like to, and it's okay. I'm just gonna have to be okay with it. There's gonna be months where there's going to be a change in the weight, and some months where there won't be changes in weight, and again, that's okay. So like I said, now, you know, we're down 1 gram. Oh, and by the way, I used it a total of 15 times, just like I did last month. Now let's move on to bronzer. For this, I have my Parkave Princess from Tarte, and just, you guys, look at the pictures. This bronzer, it just keeps, that pen just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I'm very excited about it. This bronzer I used it a total of 13 times. I don't know how I used the concealer more times than the bronzer. Oh yeah, I remember why. Doesn't matter. The point is, yes, 13 times. There's plenty of progress over here. I'm very excited on how this is looking. I think I have a very good chance of finishing this bronzer this year. Let's hope that that happens. And yeah, let's continue with the next product, which is the blush, which I have my Colourpop Kiss and Tell, or in the shade Kiss and Tell. And this one, guys, I used it a total of 9 times only. Well, only 9 times, I think it's plenty, but because I was rotating between this one and the one that I had for my Shop My Stash, which, by the way, that video is coming up this week. But yeah, anyway, let's continue. Like I said, it's I used this blush a total of 9 times. Here are the pictures for comparison. I think that you can see a little bit of more like blurred on the picture of this month. You know, like the weird texture because of me repressing that blush. It's not as noticeable as it is on the picture from the previous month. So I think that in that way, you know, you can see some progress, probably better than the blush that I had last year. That blush was just something else. But with this one, I definitely can see some progress, which I am very excited about. Anyway, guys, let's move on to eyeliner. For this one, I have my cream gel eyeliner from Colourpop in the shade Honey Dude. And I used it a total of 2 times, but you'll see a big jump over here because if you remember, last month, whenever I was putting it on, the little tip broke. And this month, one of these 2 times that I was using it, I was applying it while I was at the gym. So whenever I opened the eyeliner, that little tip just flew away, you know, saw it on the ground, and I was like, well, I cannot put that back into this. Like, you know how many people have walked through those floors? I don't know if those floors are clean or... So I just decided that the best thing for me to do was to throw it away, you know, the tip, and just continue with what I have now. So yeah, that's the reason why there's that big jump. Not because I use that much, but you know, because the tip finally broke. Now let's go ahead and talk about mascara. For mascara, I had the Sky High from Maybelline, and guys, I used it a total of 8 times, and that 8th time it wasn't really good anymore. It was like just nothing was coming out of it. It's just like, I don't know if you can hear it. Let me see. You hear the empty noise? Like, there was nothing coming out of it anymore. It was just like, look at this. You know? So, I decided that, you know, it was time to move on with this one, and I put it in a new one. But that one, guys, I just am not gonna keep track of it, because again, with mascaras, you really can track them. Like, you can see them. And I think that I remember that with this one, the grams did go down. I don't know. The point is, I'm going to be removing mascara from my project pan just because it's a product that it really is not, it's really not easy for me to keep track. Not in the sense of how many times I've used it, but in terms of showing progress pictures. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not, yeah, you can see the progress. So I decided that from now on, mascara is not going to be included in my project pan just because of that, basically. But let's go ahead and move on to highlighter. For highlighter, I have my Nomad by Stockholm in the shade Midnight Sun or something like that. I don't know. And I used it a total of 8 times. And here are the pictures. I feel like there's some progress. I don't see like a huge progress, but there is progress. I could have used this more times. Again, I have not been using it as much as I was previously, because the other eyeshadow palette that I had didn't have a highlighter shade, so I used this highlighter as my inner corner shade. And well, now I'm not doing that because the palette that I currently have does have a highlighter, inner corner highlighter. So yeah, but I used it a total of, like I said, 8 times. There's a little bit of usage in there, and I think that this is also another product that I can finish up this year. Now let's talk about lipstick. For lipstick, I have the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. And this one, guys, I used it a total of 10 times. 10 times. And as you can see, there is some progress. I know that it says January and then it says March. I feel like the way that I've been keeping track of things is just not, I don't know. It's been kind of weird. I think that what I'm going to do is that if right now it's March and it's the update of March, that's the mark that I want to have over there. I want to say, okay, at the beginning of March, this is where I'm at. At the beginning of April, this is where I'm at. Like, it just makes more sense for me. And I don't know why I wasn't doing it that way. I was gonna put there February, and I was gonna be like, well, this is how much I used during the whole month of February. But I don't know. It just doesn't make sense for me. Again, like I said, it just makes more sense that if this is the March update for my marks, to say March. So anyway, too much talking. But yes, guys, this is how much I use. Again, there is some progress in there. Probably not the best progress. I still don't know how with 10 uses I only did that little progress, but whatever. We're very close to being done with that that lipstick, which I'm pretty sure that is going to happen also this year. Now let's move on to the lip liner. For this, I have the lip liner, also the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk, and there is quite some progress. I finally used it this time. I know that last time I didn't actually use it a whole lot, but this time I did use it a total of lip liner, a total of 9 times. So there is way more progress than it was last time. And yep, that's about it, guys. I'm very excited about that. By the way, if you hear me a little bit weird, you probably can't, but my throat has been a little bit sore. I don't know what's going on. Again, probably just all the stress and anxiety that I have been feeling lately. It's just bringing down all of my, you know, my immune system and just everything. I need to relax, for real. Now let's talk about lip gloss. For this, I have the Pixie lipstick in the shade Sheer Rose, and I used it to love one time, guys. I used it one time this month, okay? I am not a big fan of lip glosses. I've said this before, but I really want to force myself into using it so I can downsize my lip gloss collection, basically. But yeah, this month didn't happen a whole lot. I just used it one time, and you know what? One time is better than no times. So we'll count that as a good thing. And actually, that one time was yesterday. I barely used it yesterday, so yeah. Alright. And now, guys, let's talk about my eyeshadow palette. For eyeshadow, I have the Bare Necessities from Colourpop, and I used it, unfortunately, just a total of 4 times this month. But here are the pictures for comparisons. I still think that there is a little bit of progress, especially in that very light shade called Full Expose, which is the one that I use the most because that's the one that I like to, you know, put on top of my eyeshadow primer just to set it, and it just helps to make all the other colors that I put on top of it just show a little bit more. Today I'm wearing that eyeshadow palette, and the only thing that I did is that I add a colorful inner corner with a different eyeshadow palette, and yep, I've been wearing this already all day. That's why it doesn't look as fresh or as pretty or as, you know, it already looks all a little weird, all the makeup basically, because it's already late on Sunday. But anyway, guys, that's about it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being, you know, subscribed to my channel if you are. And if you are not, please consider subscribing to my channel. You know, I'm trying to reach the 1,000 subscribers. But thank you so much, guys, for this amazing 1 year on YouTube and for supporting me, liking my videos, watching my videos, commenting on them and all of that stuff. Thank you so much for all of those, for all of you who have, you know, been following this little journey and project that I started, like I said, exactly a year ago on March 5th, 2022 by posting this exact video, you know, well, not this exact video. I posted my project pan intro, and, you know, the rest is history. Here we are a year later with many 90-something videos and 613 subscribers by the time that I am recording this. So thank you so much for watching again, guys. I really appreciate each one of you. I hope to continue growing, and hopefully you keep enjoying my content. If there's anything that you would like me to, you know, to add into this channel, let me know. And I also want to, you know, keep growing this channel by adding maybe a little bit of more in different content. Not that I'm gonna switch from makeup to something else. No, I will not do that. Just maybe adding some extra stuff with the makeup, like makeup and maybe a little bit of lifestyle, or makeup and a little bit of wellness and all of that, or fashion. I don't know. Like, I don't want it to be just makeup, but start with this and maybe eventually start adding a little bit of other things. Again, not changing the niche of my channel. No, this will always be makeup, but just adding a little bit of extra stuff sometimes. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you already know, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification button so you don't miss any single one of my videos. And I will see you on the next one, which will be Shop My Stash this week or weekend somewhere. We'll see how it goes, because with my levels of stress, it's just been hard, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Guys, as I was about to leave here, a tragedy happened. And my little blush, well, it fell and broke again. So, I don't know what to do at this point. It's like, do I keep it or do I just throw it away? I have another one, the same shade, but not broken. Let me know in the comments down below what I should do. I'm going to repress it for now, but if you say that I should throw it away, I'll throw it away. Just let me know. Let me know. Anyway, thank you, and bye.